Okay, everybody get ready because you guys are about to hear the very first episode of our newest Exactly Right podcast, Bananas.
It's hosted by our good friends, comedians Kurt Braunohler and Scotty Landis.
So each week, Kurt and Scotty are going to bring you the most absurd, shocking, or fascinating news from around the world. And all these stories are absolutely true, but they're just weird enough that they're going to make you go, that's bananas.
So take a listen right now to the first episode with guest Kristen Schaal. And then you can go to the Bananas feed directly and you can hear episode 2 with me, Georgia Hardstark. That's out right now.
And then please subscribe and listen on Stitcher, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you listen, and follow the show on Instagram at The Bananas Podcast. Enjoy.
Goodbye. Enjoy.
Hey guys, thanks for listening to Bananas. Just a quick disclaimer in that this episode was recorded before the world ended. So if it seems like we're talking about going out and touching other human beings, know that this was in an earlier, more innocent time.
We didn't know how bad it was going to be, but Kristen Schaal's our guest, and we actually have a wonderful conversation and a really fun time. Something that we want to do on the show is actually be positive and not bring you down, so we hope everybody out there is safe and healthy. We hope you have stocked wipes and toilet paper and food.
And enjoy this first episode of Bananas.
Bananas.
Today on Bananas, man walking oddly found to have 21 live pigeons in pants.
Yeah, that's bananas.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Bananas, the podcast. You can laugh, Kristen.
You're allowed to laugh.
You can laugh, Kristen.
It's a comedy.
This is Kurt Braunohler. That's
Scotty Landis.
This is our first episode ever, and we have with us...
My name's Kristen Schaal, but I really just want you two to build up the show together as a team before you bring me in, since it's your show, not mine.
You're so upset. You have so many shows, I figure you're too busy. You had to come from one of your TV shows.
That's true. I saw your billboard today for My Spy. I saw your name up there on Hollywood Boulevard.
That's right. They're
and
out there.
Name above the title.
Yes.
Name above the title.
Top billing.
Next to the 9-year-old.
That's the first one.
Yeah.
That's your first name above title, isn't it?
Maybe.
It's a very big deal. Congratulations.
Well, thank you very much. Maybe we'll all go see it.
Let's go see it together.
I'm going to see it at least twice.
We saw Ma in the theater.
Yeah.
Were you there?
I saw it at the premiere.
Oh, you got invited to the premiere.
Yeah. Let's go to the premiere of this.
Yeah, I don't think there's going to be one.
Oh, no.
I don't think
that's a
on that
fun
level
movie. of having a premiere.
I mean it. I've been asking a few times. I don't think it's getting a premiere.
Well,
I don't know why. It's good. I've seen it.
Wait. What's the name of the movie so everyone knows to go see it?
It's called My Spy. It comes out March 13th. When does this podcast come out?
April 21st.
Yeah, maybe it'll still be in theaters.
It probably will. That's how it works these days. Movies just last and last and last.
It's a real easy landscape right now for movies.
But it's good. I liked it.
Oh, good. Well, look, Kristen has known Scotty and I for many, many years. You and I have been doing a show together for 15 years.
That's right.
15 years on Monday.
I know, and your birthday's on Saturday.
My birthday is on Saturday as well.
What do you want for your birthday? Where's my present? You didn't give me my birthday present
It's
yet.
very difficult to make. I'm still working on making your present.
It's kombucha. And it's delicious.
But it's got alcohol in it. It's booze, boocha.
Well, okay, because I haven't gotten you anything, and then if you got me like a level of a gift that I would have to match.
Well, wait until I give you the level of the gift, and then you'll have to match it.
Wait.
Yeah. This is going to be. We're going to get to our strange and wonderful news, but before we do, so people know how Kristen knows Scotty and I. Scotty, how did you come into our lives?
I was working on a TV show called Stella. I was in the sound department, and an actress named Andrea Rosen said, you have to come to the show. It's called Hot Tub, and it was one of your first 5 hot tubs, maybe?
That we performed to maybe 30,
at the old pit.
30 people.
Yep.
And I sat in the front row, and I thought you guys were so good. I actually went up and introduced myself to Kristen, and she thought I was a homosexual because I was there with another friend, and we were very positive.
I assume everybody's gay.
Yeah,
Just
me
like
as well.
everyone assumes everybody's straight. I'm only surprised when I find out they're straight.
Yep,
And
as
I
you should be.
thought about that. I got on the F train, rode it to Coney Island, rode it back out to Queens. I had a long night of just self-reflection, and I said, I want to work with these two. And then I was working for Red Bull, and Kurt was hired to teach improv to Salesforce.
That's the weirdest job I've ever had.
Yeah, and so he did, and I was like, you're that guy from that show. And then I think I just attended probably like, I don't know, 5 years of hot tubs in a row.
You were our biggest fan.
Yeah, and that's that. And then, you know.
You would write sketches that we would do.
Yeah, that was nice. You guys just
Scotty's a writer.
Scotty's a writer. He wrote the movie Ma.
I did.
Yeah, and many more movies that are about to come out.
That's
I
fine.
wrote on the Workaholics.
Jeez, yes.
Like for how many years?
4 years on Workaholics.
And you're sort of Adam Devine's best man.
Yeah, I'm his
Do you
best
think
man.
You'll be his best man at his wedding.
I won't be his best man at his wedding.
Ooh,
You know,
that's tough.
He definitely is in a troupe of 3 good buddies
I
of
would
his.
call it 4 with Scotty, and I would think that Scotty has his back more than they do.
Wow, do
I,
you hear
Narrow
that?
that
You hear
down.
that?
I am the person that gets invited to weddings because people just know I'm going to dance and drink and have fun. And I think that everybody's like, he's coming. I think there's no doubt. I don't need any honors. I don't need to be in the wedding. I don't need to be an usher. It's just like, oh, he's coming.
He is always the first person to respond to an invite saying, I'll be there.
That's not a question. Adam Devine's not like, oh, he won't come unless I make him my best man. But I just think if he doesn't, you should be like insulted to your core.
Yeah, I've already
great.
started to put some feelers out for Blake to see if he needs a movie writer or a TV writer. Yeah.
Move on.
Yeah. Anyway, Scotty. That being said, the reason that Adam Devine doesn't deserve you,
Of course he does.
if you're not his best man, is that you are a very loyal, wonderful friend.
That's nice. Thank you.
Scotty's one of those people who can be super busy and you're super busy, but he'll always reach out to hang out.
That's true.
I remember when my mom was sick, Scotty sent her not 1, not 2, but 3 cards in the mail that were all very funny, and she enjoyed them.
That's nice. And I also sent your mom stuff.
I think you did. You sent a big thing of food, and it was delicious. It was very helpful.
Did she like it? Did Barbara say anything
You know, she
about
couldn't.
the
She couldn't
food?
eat at that point.
What?
You know? Yeah, she couldn't eat. So.
A little late on the food.
But we,
Yeah,
a little
late. Maybe not
If
the
you could have
best
gotten
choice.
it to her, if you could have gotten it to her when she could still eat, that would have been a great idea.
Yeah,
but you were a little late.
Yeah, a little late, but you know,
Yeah, too bad.
But the orderlies
next time.
loved it. The
Yeah,
hospice nurses couldn't get enough. Great
yeah.
choice. Watermelon roll from Friendly's. Very funny.
When my next mom dies, I hope you'll be more on the ball.
You better not be talking about Gretchen.
Oh my God, no, I am not. I'm talking about an imaginary mom that doesn't exist.
Okay.
Yes, no, I'm not
We
talking.
can't lose her.
No. Oh God, I
Including
can't believe.
myself, including
Take that
myself.
part out of the podcast.
Take it out.
Yeah.
It'll come
What is
true.
wrong
Snip,
with you?
Snip.
Yeah, what is wrong with you, Kurt?
So, you know, Scotty brought, but we still haven't gotten to what this podcast is about, but Scotty brought a bottle of Moet, and would you do the honors?
Sure, I brought a little
of-
Moet champagne to Kristen this.
To Kristen this.
Kristen this.
Thanks for doing our first episode.
I mean, it's just like a reason to get to talk to my friends.
I know, right?
So great.
And to talk about weird news. While he does that, I'm going to tell you this story about a man walking oddly found to have 21 live pigeons in his pants. First and foremost takes place. Oh, this is from the Los Angeles Times.
There we go.
It is not
Who wrote it?
It is not credited to a writer, so it must just be staff. It's an Associated Press article. There we go. This is, of course, in Baltimore. Police officer stopped a man who was walking oddly down the street with bulging pants and found that he had 21 live homing pigeons stuffed in his clothes. Thomas Waddell, 25, was charged Tuesday with stealing 30 homing pigeons valued at $300 from a neighbor, John Styron. He was also charged with stealing 40 homing pigeons worth $2,400 late Monday from a different guy. He's just going around stealing pigeons.
And putting them in his pants.
And putting them in his pants. I have two connections to this story. One, I went to the Magic Castle once, and I saw a magician on the main stage who came out, and he was doing his act and everything, and like his big reveal involved birds. But during the show, you could just see pigeons poking out through his shirt.
Oh, God.
And they like just kept moving around. And at first I was like, what's wrong?
How good is this guy?
What's wrong with his body? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then finally, like a beak would come through, like right just where between two buttons on his like dress-up shirt. And I just started feeling so bad, not only for him, but also for the pigeons and also for magic in general.
Yeah.
And then finally he did his big reveal, and like literally 10 or 15 pigeons, he kept producing them from different places, but they were all just in his clothes for like a 45-minute long show. Like just pecking him and walking around. It made me feel bad for the... Oh, cheers, by the way.
Oh.
Cheers. We're going to do a quick cheers.
There we go. We did it. Champagne.
To bananas.
There
To
we go.
bananas at 2:30 p.m.
And what you want to do is drink champagne, the bubbliest, most carbonated of champagnes.
Right before you're...
And just constantly belch at each other in a small room, surrounded by nice people who
This
wish...
is my favorite time to have a drink.
There we go.
There it is, because you like...
I like to have a drink in the afternoon, and I like to go to bed early.
Yep, parent life. And then the other part of the connection that I have to this story is from living in Baltimore. Just the weirdest city,
Yeah,
I think,
by far.
across the country.
Yes. It's we've talked about this too, because I'm from Maryland, and when we were in high school, we would ride our bikes through the city and get chased constantly. It's amazing our parents let us do it. And the things people would yell at you were never like, give me money, I'm going to kill you, anything like that. They would say the most confusing things, and there's always math involved. Like they'll go, hey, man, can I talk to you for 12 minutes? And then you'll be like, no. And you'll start riding away, and they go, listen, I need 45 cents. I got to go 6 blocks down the street. I already have $3.16. What I need is, and they start listing numbers, and it's the most confusing thing. It'll be like, I think you told me once a guy was like, go take 100 steps or something.
No. This guy, well, that was when I got mugged in Baltimore, but no. I remember once it was, and I don't know why this is a thing, but it is. There's always like math involved. A guy came up to me and was like, here's the deal. I left my car parked 3 blocks away.
Already math.
It is, in the trunk of it is a vacuum cleaner that I'm going to sell for $25.
Math.
However, I need to like take a bus to the place where I can sell the thing. So once I sell it, I'll have $28. And it just kept ratcheting up, but it was all involved like an enterprising amount of capitalism of involved with like selling this vacuum cleaner, but his like daughter was sitting in the car, and so he couldn't leave the car even though he had walked 3 blocks away from the car already, and he just and the whole point. But you're there for like 10 full minutes before you're like, what are we doing?
Yeah, it's like some Darren Brown stuff. It's like he's doing mentalist things to you, and you're like, I guess I'd rather just give this person $5 than ever hear another number again for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
But also, you were saying the Magic Castle. I went and saw, they have, for those that don't know, it's like the main member club of magicians in the world. I don't think there's anything else like that one in LA.
Kristen is a member.
That's up for debate.
Really?
There was one drunk visit where...
Very drunk visit.
Yeah. And as we were leaving, the daughter of the owners, so I guess she's the owner, was like, you're a member. But it didn't hold.
You've never tested. You've never tested it.
I'm pretty sure it's not real.
That was the time I swallowed a quarter to impress someone.
Yeah.
I did a quote unquote magic trick where I threw a quarter in my mouth, and then I was like, "It's gone." And then Chris was like, "Did you just swallow that quarter?"
Yeah.
And I said no for a long time. And then you're like, well, where did it go? And then I was like, I swallowed the quarter.
And did not win any friends.
Did not win any friends. I was trying to impress a comedian who we're still not friends.
Let's say who it is.
It was Brad Neely.
Brad Neely would be so endeared.
Brad Neely, who makes very funny things.
I find magic, like at the Magic Castle, when it's really dramatic, I cannot stop laughing. There is one guy, and he is the best at birds, relating this back to the story, and he comes out dressed like Morpheus, and he's got leather jacket and like this thing, and his music's very house and trance and like really heavy bass music, and he just produces so many birds and so many different types of birds that I was laughing nonstop. It was like Because magic, I guess it's similar to art or comedy where you look ahead and you go, I want this visual to happen and I have to manufacture. I have to trick people into it. So he was picturing himself pulling these birds out of just various places on his body. And in his mind, he's like, yes, I can figure this out. I just need the birds. And now he's #1 in the world.
Is he the #1 magician?
A #1 bird guy.
Oh, he's the #1 bird magician. Oh, man, I love that there's bird magicians. Like, that's a specific thing.
Wow.
Imagine if there was, like, bird comedy, and you're, like, the #1 bird comedian, only jokes about birds.
Not a bad idea.
You could totally corner
I could
that
totally.
market. You
I
could
really
write
could.
bird jokes right now.
I have so many already.
Well, Jim Gaffigan kind of did that with cake
Yes, and bacon.
or bacon.
Yeah, bacon was his main thing.
Yeah,
bacon,
Hot Pockets.
had the
It was mostly
cake.
Hot
food.
Pockets.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
Hot Pockets, yes.
It's very funny.
Do you want to hear a story?
I do.
This is a real story. This is according to WCGB, which is out of Florida. Okay, so in Florida.
Not surprised.
Yep. It's funny because Kurt and I even discussing bananas. We were like, we can't just do Florida stories. And we're discovering that other states are starting to catch up. Like Michigan's really good.
Yeah.
Louisiana's always wild.
Mississippi is always wild.
This is a good one. So police in Florida are investigating a gruesome discovery of jars of tongues in a crawl space in a home.
I'm sure they're just cow's tongues.
Thank you. These are human tongues.
Oh, my God.
And they are owned by a guy named Ronald Bogman. And he is...
That sounds like such a guy who would have tongues in his house.
Yes. So he's in
I'm
Gainesville.
Mr. Bogman.
Yes. And you're like, okay, Ronald. You're like, Ronnie. So he was a researcher at University of Florida, and some of the jars date back to the 1960s. So they're looking into the tongues because for basically the last 2 decades, he's been bringing these tongues home as part of his research.
From cadavers.
Yes. From cadavers, we hope. But he is currently a professor at the university, but they don't know why this guy is stashing them in the crawl space above in his home.
That's... Wow.
How many?
Let me look up. I believe it was 20.
Is
Like,
he
how did-
trying to learn how to speak in tongues?
Thank you. She's the
How did-
#1 tongue comic
how did
in
they-
the world.
How did they find out about it? Did someone hear some licking coming from up above? Thank you.
Okay. That's just a taste of the comedy we're going to have on bananas.
1, 2, 3.
He was expanding his palate.
Okay. I love having fun with my buds. I don't know, but it's I'm trying to look and see what it is. But this guy's like I think he's just stashing them. I think that he just collects them and probably doesn't want to creep out people that come over to his house, but it is very strange.
Yeah, I mean, he might just take them all down when he's alone and kind of like put them around him and just be like, now I got a bunch of tongues.
Is he in trouble for it?
That's a great question. Is it illegal to take a tongue from a cadaver?
It's not his personal property.
Right,
It's
I
not
think
your
he's like
tongue.
taking them from the university.
When I got my teeth knocked out, I wanted to keep my teeth.
Tell us about that story. How'd you get them knocked out, Kristen?
I like wine, and I went up to wine country and to be safe, rented a bike, and then I fell off it. Anyway,
Right onto your face.
Right
Just
onto
didn't
my
put
face.
your
I was
hands
wearing
out.
A helmet,
Didn't put your hands out.
but I broke the fall with my face, and when I opened my eyes, I had pull of blood in them. 3 teeth. It doesn't matter. But I wanted to keep those teeth.
Sure.
Yeah.
And the dentist said I couldn't because it's like basically like a cadaver part. It's just like it belongs to the state.
Oh, weird.
Whoa.
I didn't
Your
know
teeth
that.
immediately belong to the state once they hit the pavement?
I don't know.
That doesn't seem... I think
don't
like...
I like this theory.
Sounds like this guy wanted to keep your fucking teeth.
He's a big
in
fan.
In a jar above his bed in a crawl space.
Yeah.
That's weird. I don't think that that's true at all, that it becomes part of the state.
I don't know.
That is really
But this
strange.
dude's got your teeth somewhere.
Yeah, this dude's got your
I
teeth.
think
Also,
he threw them away at this point.
you think so?
Maybe.
No.
We don't need to. Oh, you know what? He
We should
probably
eBay
sold
Kristen Schaal teeth.
them. Well, here's the thing, because you could grind up those teeth and use them as bone density for other injuries.
Well, that's nice.
No.
I'm going back to tongues. So,
Yeah, back to tongue.
But I remember when you had that, and then you got 3 before you got like your permanents
Yeah.
in. You had just this thing
was
where
the
you could
best.
just remove all 3 of your front teeth.
It was the best.
Yeah, my
It
flipper.
it was so funny.
It was fun, and I was about to shoot, and I shot two or three episodes of last man on earth before I got my permanent teeth. So I was working with that, and I showed Will, and I was like, I think we should put this in,
Yeah.
like before
You have to get your real teeth in.
and Phil make love. She's like, one more thing, and she pops him out, and that's what his life is. But
Didn't
naked.
Yeah, I didn't see that. So
I didn't see it either.
it was funny because at first when you showed me that, I was like, Kristen looks like white trash, which I never thought. And then I was hanging out for another half hour. I was like, no, she looks like a 4-year-old. It looked like a kid without. It was so fun to watch you drinking at that time. I was like, look at this toddler getting drunk.
That's the thing. It gives you instant youth.
Yes.
So if I feel myself getting old, I'm going to get these implants out.
Yeah, just get them removed. They can unscrew them, right?
Yeah, you can get them out. That's what Ed Helms did for The Hangover.
Oh, really?
I think there's one of the movies he's missing a tooth.
Yes,
yeah.
Hangover.
He just unscrewed his implant.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's like legit. I always thought that was, an effect.
No.
Oh, wow.
So for all you TV or movie
Aspiring actors,
producers, I can take out my teeth if you need me to. So that's one more.
If you want a real weird look, we can give it to you
for pretty cheap. You don't have to get there early in the makeup chair or anything.
Yep.
Kristen, do you want another story?
Yes, please.
All right.
Well, but going back to the tongue guy.
Yeah.
So is he under arrest or like?
I think he was under arrest, yeah. So there is an investigation into why he has these tongues.
But they don't know yet.
They don't know, and when they find out, I mean, I thought you were going to launch into a different crawl space story when I saw this one.
Which one about the pies?
Yeah.
I thought for sure, but
I mean, should
Are
I
you
tell the
saving
story?
it?
Do you want me to tell the story?
I mean,
I'm
this
not.
is the first one. I think you kind of bring out the hits so people will want to listen to the second one.
All right. So I discovered masturbation.
Yes.
When I was 12 years old.
of course.
That's late.
Is it late?
I was whacking off at least 4.
You are the most creative masturbator I have ever heard of in my entire life. You would tell me about hour-long jerk-off trips that you would go on in your bedroom. I was always fascinated.
Yeah.
Like, you really go there.
She has
You
a
take
great
your time.
imagination,
You have an amazing...
famously.
Well, it's
I know.
relaxing.
And
if you have a vibrator, it's just like there's not a lot of work involved.
Yeah? It's just there.
I got to get a vibrator.
Yeah, you do. You do. Yeah.
Cool.
Oh, well, yeah, 12 years old. And also...
So, yeah, I mean,
What? You have a question?
I don't have one. I'm listening to your story.
I'm surprised that you started masturbating earlier than 12, especially Colorado on a farm
No,
and
I
everything.
think girls discover their bodies earlier.
You think so?
I know so.
Oh,
Thank you.
you know so.
But that's another story.
That's another story. Anyway, I discovered... It's a long story, and I'll shorten it as much as I can. I discovered masturbation, all right, at age 12 while eating McDonald's apple pie and taking a shit.
Well, that detail wasn't important.
What? That is part of the story. You asked for this story, and now you're going to shame
No,
me?
it's not body shame. It's eating shame.
That was a classy move on my part.
You had to take a shit, but you didn't want to stop eating your
I
McDonald's.
polished off some sweet McD's and then retired to the commode with just a steaming hot apple pie.
Why wouldn't you just take a minute to take your poop and then enjoy your pie without the poop fumes coming up mixing with the cherry?
I don't know. I was 12. I was in a rush.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What were you in a rush for?
I don't know, but I mean, maybe television was starting soon.
Okay.
So anyway, and also I was like 12. I didn't know. I knew I knew that sex was a thing, but I didn't know what it was. I'd recently just found my uncle's Playboys and cut just the breasts out of every photograph.
Yeah, normal.
And then taped them to my wall underneath a poster that was a photograph of myself at age 5 that said wanted, dead or alive.
Okay.
And then I would charge children in the neighborhood a quarter to stare at this sea of disembodied breasts. Realizing early on that breasts without women are very disturbing.
Yeah.
A quarter?
A quarter,
You
yes.
you wanted to make some money.
Yeah, I mean, it was kid time, so it was like, what do these 12-year-olds have access to? I guess it's a quarter. And so then, so I was taking a shit and I was eating this pie.
I mean, that's like people take a shit now and look at their iPhones.
Yeah.
But you ate pies.
I was eating pies, and it was just like a sleeve of pie,
Yeah.
Similar shape.
It was a similar shape.
Yeah.
And, embarrassing enough.
Oh, bite. Like, just the whole, like, get it out, but put it in.
It was essentially making my body like a reverse human straw, really. And then I got a boner, as you want to do when you're 12.
And eating and shitting.
Boners
You would get
are
a boner while you're taking a poop?
I guess so, when I was 12, because, like, boners just, they show up unexpected when you're 12.
Yeah.
Just like, are we having sex yet? No? Oh, I'm still sticking around,
Yeah.
And so then that was like the eureka moment where I just flipped the pie upside down and stuck my dick in it. And it was a bit too hot at first. I did burn the tip of my penis a little bit, but it felt too good. I kept going. And here's where it gets weird, Kristen.
It was weird for me.
Oh, really?
Totally normal up until this point.
Oh, okay.
100%
For
normal.
the next 6 months, I thought this was the only way you could masturbate. So I became obsessed with going to McDonald's. I would always be like, no, Mom, we have got to go to McDonald's today. And then I would run upstairs, jerk off into these pies, and then throw their corpses into the eaves of my attic, where I'm sure they're still there to this day.
Wow.
Because that was filled with preservatives.
I mean, so many.
And we sold that house like 20 years ago.
Yeah.
So that family has a real weird raccoon problem now.
Probably some raccoon Kurt offspring.
And on that story, let's take a break.
Yeah, let's take a break.
For what?
For ads or just music.
Oh, you guys think you're going to get ads?
And we're back. Kristen, you want to hear a story?
Oh, absolutely. I love stories.
Duck, this is from the New York Post. This is Duck has traumatized penis removed after nonstop sex.
Okay.
I'm in. This is a UK-based duck who was forced to have his penis surgically removed after it became infected due to his insatiable sex drive. The duck's name is Dave.
Sure.
Dave's owner, Josh Watson of Torquay, Devon. What's Torquay?
I don't know.
I don't know. It's a place in the UK. Yeah, in the UK. Torquay said his nymphomaniac pet would mate with his female companions, Dora, Edith, and Freda, between 5 and 10 times a day, even when it wasn't mating season. And it got to the point where his threesome partners would wander off during sex and even peck at his pecker to ward off unwanted advances.
This guy.
Ultimately, the horny Drake.
Time's up.
A.k.a.
Yeah, don't keep him alive.
No.
Male duck.
Oh,
no, he's still alive. He just got
That's the weird part.
That's the weirdest part, is that they just decided to cut this duck's dick off instead
Which
of just
is
killing the
torture.
duck.
Yeah.
That's torture.
That's torture. And also, they're like ducks' dicks are weird. They're like that corkscrew shape.
Yeah.
Remember?
I do remember from my time watching ducks fuck.
Yeah. Look at that. Who wants wine, Let's get into it.
But I mean, it's fine. Also, I mean, I think that they said like all duck sex is like incredibly inherently violent as well because of the corkscrew shape of the penis. Oh. So maybe cut all the ducks' dicks off. I don't know.
Oh, well, you said it, not me, Peter.
Yeah.
Our Braunohler.
I say give him a second one. I'm pro-sex, pro-forward, pro-everything. That's I had a boss that had a duck as a pet. He had a dog and a duck, and at the Christmas party.
Wait, a duck like in an apartment?
Well, no, it was a house, and he had like a backyard, and they had like a little koi pond, and I lived in Maryland, and I was over there, and I was like, oh, he has a duck in his yard. He's like, yeah, we found the egg, and we incubated it, and this duck hatched. We thought it was a swan or something, and it was just like a mallard.
So, I mean, like, wait, what job is this? Because he's your boss. What job?
He owned a chain of bike shops called Bike Doctor. There are probably like 7 or more, and he was the main dude. He was the original founder, and then he franchised him out. And so I was 16, and I was excited to party, and it was all adults. And then I saw a duck and a dog that were like best friends in the backyard.
Oh,
and
wow.
I thought, this is great. And they're like, yeah, they're like friends. They hang out. And then I went back there for a spring party, and I'm like, where's the duck? And they're like, oh, the dog killed the duck and ate it. And I was like, yeah, this was coming. Like, we should have seen this coming.
Yeah, they're not.
It was a problem, but great spring rolls.
I love that guy. I would just imagine finding an egg and then I'm going to keep this egg warm just to find out what's inside of it.
Yeah.
Like
it's fun.
He could have just been heating up an egg that you could eat.
It could have been a dinosaur in there.
Exactly.
I think there's a mail order company in this. I think we should start mailing.
Just
you can
eggs.
order a random egg.
You don't know what it is.
$10, and then he sends you a little blanket and a little red light, and you just incubate it, and then you have to raise whatever comes out. Rattlesnake,
People love surprises of live
hummingbird.
animals.
Yeah.
Kristen and I,
Kristen would have done it. You would have done that if you were 12. If you could just order an egg and raise it.
Oh, 100%. I think we'd watch chicks be born under a warm light for like a science experiment in school, maybe.
It puts Kinder Surprise to shame. This is a real surprise. This is a real egg surprise.
I'm going to look into it.
Remember when we started Hot Tub, we had animal races every show. We would race a different animal. Do you remember the animals that we got?
Crawdads.
We had crawdads. We had sandworms.
Yeah, they were insects mostly.
Cockroaches. I think we had. We had hermit crabs.
Hermit crabs. They were all exoskeletons. Well,
yeah.
I don't think we got any real mammals.
No, but then I think the sandworms escaped, and I think they still live in the theater there.
Oh, is it even a theater?
Oh, I don't know.
Did it go back to the garment district?
It might be. Who knows?
We won't know.
Yeah. Scotty, give us a story.
Scotty.
Okay. This one is kind of dark, but kind of amazing.
But these haven't been dark yet.
No,
so
we're taking a turn.
Oh, yeah, the tongue thing was not dark at all.
Yeah, the tongue thing was joyous. Okay, so this is from the South China Morning Post. Virtual reality reunites mother with dead daughter, bringing tears but also helping her let go of a child she missed so dearly.
Slow down.
That's sad.
What?
So in South
That's like
Korea,
a Black Mirror episode.
yes, it's like Black Mirror,
Yeah.
and I watched the video. It's on YouTube. You can watch.
You could watch this woman interact with her dead daughter who died when she was 7 years old.
Correct. So it's
What does the company do? How does the company do it?
Well,
Is it like when they brought Tupac back? What are those called? Hologram?
yeah, her daughter was Tupac. That's the twist. And so she had the craziest reunion ever. She got around. So this South Korea documentary company made a documentary called Meeting You, and it was like it's experimental. It was like the first time they're doing this, and they think it's going to be this huge revolutionary thing where people can talk to people that are not only like overseas or far away, but also to dead relatives, and they do it by doing they take actual photographs and turn it into, they basically generate her and use audio recordings. And so it sounds and looks like your child or your parent or whoever passes away.
And when they generate them on a computer?
Yes. And so the video.
No, they do it with clay. It's claymation.
It takes such a long time to have a conversation. The hug I watched was 4 days. But so this daughter, who was 7 years old, passed away from an incurable disease. So
What disease?
it just says incurable disease. So
Don't you know incurable disease?
yeah, incurable disease. And they like it's
I don't know
the
why I
video's
didn't know that.
the video's crazy. And so you can talk and it interacts with you. It has like an AI element too, and it's just like she loved it, but the conversation was like the mother's like, I miss you. And the daughter's like, I missed you too. And it's like, where have you been, mommy? Do you think about me? It's like, I do all the time. And this woman who's wearing a VR headset is standing in a green screen room. And the daughter comes out from behind like trees and rocks. And she just talks to it it's crazy. They had a virtual birthday cake for her 10th birthday.
Oh, my God.
So this is obviously very troubling and disturbing, but also it's happening. And it's been, so like now this is going to become an option. It's very Black Mirror.
Well, what did they get a chance to interview the mother? Like, what's her reaction to it all? Did she feel closure? Did she feel good?
She felt good. She said it was a real paradise. That was her quote. And that it was like 3 years later, I felt sick, but now I can confidently feel like, basically it was like closure.
I can see this going down the route of in Minority Report, Tom Cruise, where he gets high off his little whatever they are, like little inhalers, and then just watches old videos, like holographic videos of his son. You could like get like, because I think about it all the time of like how it would feel if one of my children died, and it would be like you would just like go down to a universe of just living there. I would just want to live there.
No.
It would be like you could totally just lose, like, never leave that VR area. It's so upsetting.
It was. I brought it up because I know you like sci-fi so much in that story, but it's pretty wild.
And also, as the AI gets better, like right now, we hired a data scientist to write an algorithm for us that will write jokes.
Yeah.
And we're trying to create the first AI comedian called Jokatron. And I take him out on stage and we do jokes together.
Obviously.
But so I've been like looking a lot into AI and like where they are with like predictive text and stuff like that is pretty crazy. Like you could have a facsimile of someone relatively easy just with the tech that exists now.
Yeah, it's a problem. I would say this is a problem.
Is it a problem? I mean, like I think it's just going to be something that happens.
Yeah, it's a
more and more
reality. That's the other thing. I did the Oculus thing, and I did they did a demo for like creators and writers, and they were like, "Which one do you want to do?" And I was like, "I'll do the hot air balloon in Bali." And then I'm looking 360 degrees. I'm in a hot air balloon. You can see the other people there. You can't see where the camera is. And then I did like a train ride on the Darjeeling Limited or whatever it's called. And I was like, oh, no, I don't need to go and do that because it was crazy. Like walking around and being like, oh, I'm on this train. It felt so real that I canceled my flight.
Yeah, no, I've done VR too once, and it is pretty incredible, but not necessarily as addictive as I thought. And I think that's what they're discovering too. Like there is something about like it's okay to go away a little bit through a movie or even 3D is not as big as it was anymore. I know video games you have more control and that is VR, but I don't know. I feel like that story is interesting, but also, that costs money.
Sure.
You're gonna have to pay to get that recreated. So that's going to be a situation for richer people.
Yes.
And I think there's going to be other people who are going to choose the option of just trusting their own memories.
Yeah.
And moving forward, because I think it would be too painful for some.
Definitely.
I wouldn't do it.
Sounds
It's
going
insane.
it sounds incredibly painful, and it sounds like living in the past. It just freaks me out.
Not living with the person. Like I don't think that really honors what the person that you're. It's not what the person would necessarily do. So that's not the person.
I also it just brings up so many things of like the things that we are going to have to deal with our children, like when they're 17 or 16 and the tech that they're interacting with is stuff like issues that we can't even imagine right now.
That's true.
And this is like a problem that I wouldn't have been able to imagine, that someone just like gets trapped in a VR reality because of an emotional attachment to an AI, essentially.
I know that's gonna be a real problem.
Have you guys gone to a 4DX theater yet and gotten sprayed in the face with water?
No.
Oh, you gotta go.
Have you?
Oh my
Where
gosh.
is that place?
Downtown Regal Cinema. I went and saw the Meg. Incredible experience.
Oh my God.
You sit in seats that move left and right, up and down. They have fans, so when helicopters take off, you get blown in the face.
No.
And then on the armrest, they have a button that says water on or water off. And the water on, whenever the shark jumps out or somebody dives in the water, it sprays you in the face with water.
So weird.
When they do a tracking shot over a beach, they pump in the smell of copper tone.
No.
You gotta go. And then when people get in a fist fight or being chomped alive by a giant megalodon,
it shakes
it
you?
punches you in the back. It has little punching things. So at its best, you're on a boat. You're getting wind and water sprayed at you. Jason Statham gets in a fight. You're getting punched in the back, and then the Meg jumps out of the water. I cannot recommend it enough. I went and saw Bad Boys for Life in it. I'm going to go see My Spy with it. I only go see the creme de la creme. It's $20 or $25, and it is so fun. My friend Mike Lavanos he didn't know what it was, and he went in with his wife, and they had a pint of beer and a glass of red wine, and the movie started, and just threw their alcohol in the air and soaked them. It is the dumbest, most fun way to. You have to go. We'll go next dumb movie.
Let's go together.
Let's go.
Yes, it'll be a throuple.
But also think about the new job that created, where there's a guy who's like, okay, this splash is like a 5% splash, and then like adjusts like how much splash you get for the visual image. Like now this way, it's going to be lower kidney punch, and then shake, and then one more lower kidney punch.
That's right.
Like has to do that for an entire movie.
We're going to blow him. We're going to squirt him. We're going to punch him in the guts. And you're like, this sounds pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, that should be the selling point of it.
So it's like Disneyland meets the movie.
Yeah, it's like that Muppet
like
3D thing that used to be at MGM, but it's just any movie, and it does feel a little rushed. To Kurt's point, it feels like the guy that did it was like the senior intern, not the new intern, and it's just they just take you through hell. $25, Regal Cinema downtown.
Oh, let's go.
You got one more for me?
I got one more. Kristen, you want one more?
I love this podcast.
This is right up your alley.
Oh,
Mississippi community left confused. This is from Fox News,
Ooh.
and this is by Kathleen Joyce. Mississippi community left confused after bowls of mashed potatoes mysteriously keep appearing.
Oh my God.
That's my favorite story yet.
I love mashed potatoes. You know me.
I know you love mashed potatoes, and I think you love mysterious mashed potatoes.
I do. I didn't know I did till now.
This is my favorite one so far.
So literally, they've just been finding bowls. This whole town has been finding bowls of mashed potato like on their car. Like they come out in the morning. I walked outside yesterday morning, 7 a.m., got my car, and that's when I noticed a white bowl on my windshield. There's another one that was just inside someone's mailbox. Just a thing of mashed potatoes inside a mailbox.
Okay, now, just real quick, when you say just a thing, have they been eaten? Are they untouched? Are they presented with gravy?
It was not immediately clear if anyone has eaten the potatoes. So no, the potatoes are not eaten. It's a fresh bowl of mashed potatoes.
'Cause I could see someone just like, I'm done with these mashed potatoes, and just leaving them all town.
Over town, constantly walking around with a bowl of mashed potatoes and finishing them and
I'm
leaving
trying to
the
solve
bowl.
the puzzle too.
You're-
Okay, no, please.
Yeah.
Like, let's not condescend.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, of course. I mean, that just means that you've definitely walked around with a bowl of mashed potatoes, finished them, and just gotten rid of the bowl.
See a Mississippi free spirit. Okay, so
I love
that's
this
the
one.
story. How
That is
many
the whole
mashed
story.
potatoes?
It says, let's see.
You said hundreds.
I mean, that would be amazing.
No, I bet you it's probably around a dozen or so.
2.
Yeah.
I found 2.
It's
Oh,
either
paper.
like those things are either mental illness where somebody's doing something where they're doing something that we don't know the story and they're just doing this for a reason, or
They're artists.
in Mississippi there are performance artists that are way ahead of what we're doing.
Yep.
And they're like conceptually doing things that we love, and then at its best they never reveal themselves. This stops at some point. Maybe in 10 years they start up again for a moment.
I mean,
I love cereal mashed potatoes.
it's so much better than a cereal shitter. Do you know what I mean? Somebody who's like shitting on people's
It's
cars.
weird. That happens a lot too.
It happens so much. There was one in Denver. Do you remember that? That one really took off. That woman who would she jogged and shat on
Yes.
people's lawns
Yes.
and then
Well,
ran
I
away.
went jogging the other day after drinking all day.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I was like, remembered like Rob DeLay telling a story how he pulled over and took a shit on a jog, and I was like, yeah, I need to take a shit.
hit.
Right
Did you?
here.
Did you?
Of course not, because I'm a lady.
Oh,
That's right.
I've done it. I've done it.
Oh, have you?
Yeah, in the woods. In New Jersey. In the woods in New Jersey.
That's
I
fine.
ran into the woods and I leaned up against a tree and I took a shit. And
That's fine.
I had paper towels in my pocket, so
Normal thing to
fine.
jog with. I'm always jogging with paper towels in my pocket. Why did you have paper towels in your pocket?
I have paper towels in my pocket at all times because just to blow my nose. You know, it's like a terrible version of a handkerchief.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. It's hard. It's gross. It's disgusting.
hurts like
it
hell.
Hurts like hell.
Yeah, you do
I
it
should
once
just
and
get
you're like, I need to get Claritin pronto.
I should just have a handkerchief, but no, I don't. I have always.
You're sort of that kind of guy. I can't believe you don't have a handkerchief.
I know. Thank you.
I feel like I've seen you with a handkerchief.
I used to have a handkerchief,
Yeah.
but they do get gross as well. You know, you have to wash your handkerchiefs. You have to have a lot of handkerchiefs if you're a handkerchief guy.
Yes, of course you have to wash your
If you're
handkerchief.
chiefing it up.
New York's tough for laundry, too. It's a tough
Yeah.
place to do laundry, so I can
Yes,
understand
it
why you banned
is.
it there. Out here, when you have it in your house, you're good.
I
You're
should
good
just
to go.
you're right. I should get a bunch of very nice handkerchiefs.
With your initials monogrammed.
We're going to get it for him.
That's actually something we could. That'd be great merch.
I would love
Little
it.
bananas handkerchiefs.
Yeah.
Oh. Do you say
Look at how
handkerchiefs?
excited Scotty got.
Yeah. He loves
When
merch.
He got really
He loves
excited.
merch.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I give my merch away. I don't, I'm not in it for the money, guys. I'm in it for the experience.
Oh, do people know about your mud flap thing?
Maryland Mudflap.
Probably the 30 to 50 people that really enjoy this podcast are very well aware that I give out a lot of beer koozies and some, scarves and T-shirts and everything.
And swimsuit.
Swimsuits, yeah, those are for sale because I give that money to Planned Parenthood. So,
nice.
yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Do you got one more story for me?
Follow Maryland Mud Flap.
On Twitter.
Yeah, on Twitter.
I'm gonna
Home of the
someone's gotta
tweets.
promote. And follow Kurt Braunohler.
And follow K. Shaw.
Don't.
This one I think is relatable. This one's not as dark as my last talking to your dead daughter one.
Okay.
Okay, according to CNN, an Uber driver in Virginia has been charged with 2 counts of abduction, reckless driving, felony hit and run, and kidnapping.
Oh, boy.
Wow.
Which I guess is probably also the abduction. So I won't name this gentleman's name because I don't know if he's guilty or not, but John Murray and his wife, I'm just kidding. Husband-wife couple were on a rare date night. After dinner, they used
Carell and Tina Fey.
There we go. Great movie. They use Uber, like we all do, to get home. They thought it was the end of a routine night. They get in this car, and a few blocks later, they were rear-ended by another driver. Their driver stopped, and the car takes off. So their Uber driver starts chasing them. This live streamed on Facebook. The initial accident happened. The husband that was on the date starts filming. And in the video, it's all very calm, and they're just like, oh my gosh, like, what do we need to do? The wife calls 911, and then all of a sudden, their driver just takes off, locks the doors, and takes off and starts speeding after the hit and run. So over the next 4.5 minutes, they have live streaming on Facebook the video of their driver where they're yelling, stop, pull over, don't, like, let us out, let us out. And then he finally goes, the father and mother go, we have 4 kids, we can't be driving like this. Totally gets ignored. This guy's like, I cannot let him get away with this. So the Uber driver takes him on this crazy chase. Halfway through this chase, while they're like, pull over, pull over, pull over, and the wife is on with 911, and the operator is going, pull over, sir, do not chase this person, do not chase this person. They get hit by another car.
No!
So after they get hit, you hear the impact, you see the video, everybody's relatively okay. They all got bruises, but nobody got seriously hurt. The Uber driver takes off again and starts chasing the initial driver, even after the second accident.
So then he's a runaway. Now he's leaving the scene of an accident.
Yeah, well, yeah, twice essentially, and so
once.
The first time he also
it was still the scene, right?
He should have stayed.
So, yeah, you're right.
Yeah. But yeah, they can hear the impact in the video. They're screaming. The 911 operators is like yelling, "Let him out!" Like, let him out of the car. And eventually, the driver, they're yelling at him so much he pulls over and they get out. But it all was live streamed on Facebook.
Oh wow, I want to see that video. Have you ever been in an accident in Uber or a taxi?
No.
I feel like comedians have a lot of these stories now. Like, I feel like comedians on the road are taking lots of Ubers and Lyfts, and now, like, those stories, I'm starting to see more and more.
When you started telling me that story, I thought you were just doing the premise for Kumail Nanjiani and Issa Rae's new movie.
It is viral marketing for that.
It is.
Lovebirds. The Lovebirds.
Yeah.
I got $700 to read that story.
Oh, my God.
Already spent it. That's the problem. Already spent it. I was at Boston Market yesterday, and you know I like Boston Market.
You do.
I wonder how much food you get at Boston Market for $700. That's probably like a good
That's a good test for our listeners.
All right, take a photo. We'll put it on the website.
Oh my gosh, you guys are the new Kilgariff and Hardstar.
Not even like the smallest, like an eyelash. We're an eyelash. Have you been in an accident in an Uber?
No, I have never been in an accident in an Uber. The last horrible thing that happened to me in a Lyft was someone tried to play me their music. You know,
That
it's just like
happens a lot.
I'm a musician, and I was just like, oh man, I can't say I don't care.
Yeah.
But I seriously don't. And I just tried to be in my phone, and then it was like, I'm gonna play you some music, and I was like, this is torture.
I had one recently, like really recently, and it was an older gentleman. He picks me up, and from the minute I get in, I'm like, hey, sir, I'm Scotty. How are you? And he's like, fine. And then he just starts complaining about everything. He has political radio on, but like somebody says something on the radio, he's like, these fucking, and then he like goes, and then it's like a left-hand turn. He's like, these fucking turns. And every 15 seconds, he's like, this street, these double parkers, these pedestrians. I'm talking every 15 seconds. I was like, this guy is the least happy, angriest man I've ever been in his car. So then we're kind of cutting through the city. And, like, you know, he, like, waves somebody across the street. He's like, go, go, go. He's screaming. Then we get to this point, and there's a little dog, like a little Jack Russell and its owner, and the dog is just jumping up to, like,
oh, no.
And he goes, oh, a doggy, hi. He rolls down the window, waves at the doggy, goes, hi. And then the light turns green, and he drives, and is instantly like, these fucking traffic. So this guy's whole life is just pure hell. It's like truly hell on earth. And then when he sees a jumping dog, he's just like, oh my God. And I'm like, it was the weird 5 stars, obviously.
5 stars.
$2 tip.
I give everybody a 5-star. Have you
Yes.
ever not given somebody a 5-star on an Uber?
Never.
Never.
I'm 5-star all the way.
5-star all the way. It can be a terrible ride. I'm like, 5 stars.
Yeah, I'm a Lyft boy. I don't really Uber. I'm a Lyft guy.
Oh, are there no stars on Lyft?
There are. I'm 5 stars on Lyft. I'm 4 something on Uber, and I feel like Uber drivers were former like black card drivers that hate you the moment you walk out of your house.
I just like it because there's less conversation on an Uber. I
Oh,
feel like.
that's interesting.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I don't know. I just don't want to talk, and I feel like Uber drivers talk less. I don't know. It's probably not true.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I was going up to maybe your old house in Burbank that right when we all moved out here, and the guy picks me up, and he had hands on 10 and 2, and he looked like that guy that was, oh gosh, it doesn't matter. But he was like an older, kind of nerdier dude. And he goes, "Sir, I will get you to your destination safely, but I drive the exact speed limit." And I go, "That's fine. I don't care." Then he cranks up like the song Blue Moon, like the 50s sort of version.
Blue Moon.
That version. Yeah. And when the road was 25 miles an hour, he would make it at 25, at 35, at 35. We'd get on the highway, like get on the 5, whatever that is, 55 or 65. He would get it up to that level, and then exactly there, he would brake if he went above it. He would speed up if he didn't, and he drove the exact speed limit the entire way.
That is literally what it's going to be like when cars drive themselves. You essentially were in a driverless driving
Maybe he
car.
was.
Yeah.
I got to think of the guy I'm thinking of, but please proceed. But it was wild.
Oh, man. Kristen.
5 stars, by the way.
5 stars, of course.
Yeah.
Kristen, do you have anything that you would like to plug before we wrap everything up?
Of course.
Please.
I hope that everybody votes blue and also watches Bob's Burgers. And I mean, if you want to rent My Spy on DVD
Or FDX.
Yeah, you can't go wrong. It's fun for the family. Also, maybe Bill and Ted.
Oh yeah, that's
3
great.
In August 21st, that'll be fun. The Hot Tub Show.
Every Monday
night.
I
think this Monday night will sell out, but try to come the other Mondays. 15-year anniversary shows.
Well, yeah.
It's a heavy bill. And yeah, just it.
Yeah. Guys, we have the Bananas Podcast Instagram account. And
You do?
Scotty has been filling it out for months, maybe for a full year. So it is chock with content.
Wow.
You can find some of the stories we talked about today. It's I go to Instagram, and it's called The Bananas Podcast. I'll be in Bloomington, Indiana, June 18, 19, to 20. June, because this doesn't come out till April, late April.
I didn't say anything.
You were just remarking on the month of June.
Takes her back.
Seems far away.
It
To
does
last
seem
summer.
far away. Scotty, anything coming up?
Nope, just thanks Karen in Georgia, and exactly right. We're glad to be here.
Yeah.
Oh, why are we thinking Karen in Georgia?
This is their
We're
network.
under their umbrella.
Oh, really?
Yeah. This is their
know.
studio.
This is their studio.
We're in the studio of death. This
Yeah.
is the studio that murder built.
Going on?
What?
They have their own network.
They reached out and said, it's called Exactly Right. And they go, "Scotty, you and Kurt, specifically just you two, have something so unique.
Aw.
You don't need a third, no women involved, you two." And we
your
said we
point of
couldn't
views.
agree more.
Yeah.
And we're so glad to have you as a first guest.
Oh, I
And
don't
Kristen,
have-
you want to come back. First, I'll cut all that stuff in the middle,
didn't
and
know
where
that.
Kristen
That's why it
didn't know
says
where she
murder.
was.
My
Yeah.
favorite murder.
That's what all the stuff on the walls is. Stephen
I saw the word
famously.
murder, and I was like, "What the hell?" And I saw Georgia, so I was like, "Murder in Georgia."
Stephen is literally the producer of all those episodes.
Wow. Congratulations.
We're never blindfolding a guest again. We're going to prep our guests.
I didn't know. I've listened.
No, this isn't some rinky-dink. This isn't us in the
Operation.
back of a U-Haul truck. This is the big time. This is the
I mean,
pros.
everyone has a podcast. So I just figured.
That we just have to have one.
Yeah.
Great. You could come back whenever you want, Kristen. Okay. You maybe could be.
Well, just reach out because I don't want to overstep. But if this is another excuse to hang out with my friends like Hot Tub is,
Let's
then
do it.
Yes.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers to the first episode
Yay!
of Bananas.
Bananas.
This has been an Exactly Right production.
Produced and engineered by Katie Levine.
Theme song by Kei Hanamati.
And all of our artwork is done by Travis Millard.
So please follow us on Instagram at The Bananas Podcast, where we post so many more stories than make it here.
And you can share with us your strange news story by DMing us on Instagram at The Bananas Podcast.
So listen, subscribe, and please leave us a review on Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Bananas.
Bananas!